Okay, so we are now going to start the series on Microsoft AI 102 exam. So we will cover all the MCQs which are present on the examtopics.com website. Okay, so let's start. So here is question number one. So it's basically a drag drop question. So we have like choose some two options. So let's read the question. You have 100 chatbots that each has its own language understanding model. Frequently you must add the same phrase to each model. So what basically they are saying, we have 100 chatbots. So chatbots are basically like where we like do some chatting with the bot, and each has its own language understanding model. So language understanding model is a very important concept. You will find a lot of question in the exam based on the language understanding model. So language understanding model means, so like there are some bots in which we pre-fitted the question, only like bot like only able to understand those question. But language understanding model means like the bot which can understand the natural language as well. So you can say a chit chat bot, so where like we are doing some normal chit chat with the bot. Okay, so these 100 chatbots are based on the language understanding model. Okay, so frequently you must add the same phrases to each model. So basically we are training these model using the some kind of phrases. You need to programmatically update the language understanding model to include the new phrases. So they are saying that now we have to write some program to update this language understanding model so that this model can understand some new phrases as well. Okay, how should you complete the codes? Okay, because we have to write some code, so how we will complete the code? Okay, so they have given some C sharp code. Okay, so and here are some few options. So which option will you come into under which field? Okay, so where phrase list id. So what we have to do is we have to add some new phrases in each model, right? So that the language can understand more and more better. We have to include the new phrases, right? So if you read the like how we will do, we will done this kind of question using the elimination method. So here if you read the answer area where phrase list id await, so it's basically asynchronous function a client dot features. So they are creating some one function. So like this bracket has been started, so they are creating a one function. So out of these options, so what could be the function? So add phrase list async. So because we have to add the phrases into a list and it is a asynchronous function, right? So this could be the answer, add phrase list async. Phrase list, so it doesn't look if a function name. Phrase list create object, is it is object. Phrases not a function name. Save phrase list, not a function name. Upload phrase list, not a function name. So we have to add include the new phrases. So we have to add. So the best option is add phrase list async. So in the first tab, like we will mention like add phrase list async. Then there are some arguments like application id, version id, new, and then we have to fill the second option. So one option done. So now we have the five options left. So out of five option, what could be here? So here we are using the new keyword, and in the C sharp when we use the new keyword, we have to like instantiate one object. So out of these option, like there is only one object of option like phrase list create object. So here we have to put the option phrase list create object. And if we see other option like phrase list, so phrases we are already like passing here the new phrases item 1 item 2. So why should like put again phrases here? Save phrase and upload phrase, these are wrong things. We are not saving the phrase, we are not uploading the phrase, we are manually passing the phrase here, and we have to add into that model, right? And the phrase list, so phrase list also like we are passing, but like so here like two options can become, one is phrase list and one is phrase list create object. So but here we using the new keyword. So when in the C sharp when there is a new keyword, so it means we have to create some object. So the best option is phrase list create object, right? So we have to create like there are 100 chatbots which is based on the language understanding model, right? So they are trained on some phrases. Now we have to include some more new phrases. So but by using the programming language, and we have to complete the code. So we have to create one function, and the one function means we have to include the new phrases. So it means we have to add phrase list async, and new means like we have to create some object. Okay, so if we reveal the answer, so our answer is correct, like add phrase list async and phrase list create object. And if we go to the discussion tab, so most all the people like saying that like whatever like I am mentioned, like it is correct. Okay, so let's go to the question number 2. So in the question number 2, like you plan to use a language understanding application. So again the question on the language understanding, even first question belongs to the language understanding model, right? And the second question is also based on the language understanding. So language understanding means like a model like which can understand the human language, right? So named app1, so there is a one application named app1 and it is deployed to a container. So we are planning to use a model name app1 and we are planning to deploy into a container. App1 was deployed using a language understanding authorizing resource named lu1. Okay, app1 has the version shown in the following table. So there are like many version 1.0, version 1.1, version 1.2. You need to create a container that use the latest deployable version of app1. So they told that like we have three version 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. We have to create a container, and we have to deploy the latest version, right? So which three actions should be performed and in which sequence? So there are a lot of options here, right? So we have to select only three options, and once we are confident with three options, then we have to select okay what could be the sequence. So if you see version 1.0, version 1.0 is very old version, so they told okay select version 1.0 of app1. So this is wrong. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so we have seven options, so one option is already eliminated, so we have only six options left. And then version 1.1, but after that version 1.2, but version 1.2 is not even trained, not even published, so we can't use this version, right? So version 1.1 is the latest version, so version 1.2 is also wrong, so version 1.1 is the latest version. So version 1.2 option eliminated, so this option also eliminated, right? So this option eliminated, this option eliminated, so only this option left, select 1.1. Okay, so what actually we have to do, so first we have to select the version, right? We have three version available, okay, which we have to deploy the latest version. So as per our knowledge, the latest version is 1.1, so we will select this version. Now we have to deploy into a container, right? So what are the other option? So other option are run a container, export the model, run a container and export the model, right? So run a container and export the model. So first we have to export the model, and after that we have to run a container. So out of export a model by using the export as a JSON option, and export the model by using the export for container option. So only one could be the answer, but here in option, in question it has been we have to deploy to a container. So we will not use as an export as a JSON, we will like use the option export for containers, because we have to export the model for the containers, because we have to like deploy the model into a container. So first option is select version 1.1. Once the version has been selected, we have to export the model, and then we will like run a container. And in run a container, again there are two options: run a container that has version, select as an environment variable, run a container and mount the model file. We are not setting any kind of environment variable here, so this option is wrong. So correct option is run a container and mount the model file. So there are three options. So first is select version 1.1, then export the model for containers, and then run the container and mount the model file. But if we reveal the answer, so they have mentioned the wrong sequence. Options are correct, but the sequence is wrong. They told that first we need to export the model. So we can't export the model until unless we select it. So first we have to select the model, then we have to export it, then we have to run a container. So second option should be come into first place, and first option should be come into the second place. Third is correct. So if you go to the discussion tab, so most of the people say like this uh, these options only. Like first we have to select the like version 1.1, then we have to export, and then we have to run a container. So there is a basically LUIS. So LUIS is a language understanding. So it has one portal, luas.ai. So language understanding model. So we can like do everything here using the GUI interface, and we can like even do by using the programming language. So here like if there are version 1.0 version, so let me show you in the official documents. So we go to the official documents, we scroll down. So what we have to do, so let's suppose if there is an application when we have to deploy to a container. So if there is an only one application, there are no versions. So first we select the application, and then we have export, then export for containers, because we have to run it as a container. But if there are a version application, so for the version application there could be many version, like version 0.1, version 0.2, 0.3. So first we have to select the version, and then we have to export it for a container, and then we have to run the container. So that's why, so first we have to select the version rather than first we have to export it. So first we have to select the version, then we have to export it. Okay, so question number 2 is done. So question number 3, you need to build a chatbot, okay, that meets the following requirement. Supports chit chat, so okay, no, supports the knowledge base and multilingual models, performs sentiment analysis on user message, select the best language model automatically. What should you integrate into the chatbot? So they told that we have to create a chatbot which should support all these things. So how should we do that? So let's go to the options. So as soon as like we read the option supports chit chat, so chit chat means like whatever we say chatbot can understand. So it should be the natural language, human natural language. So once we see the chit chat or see the keyword as a natural language, we should know we have to use the language understanding model. So in option number D there is no language understanding model, in option number B there is no language understanding model. So these two options are wrong, B and D are wrong. So only two options left, A and C. Okay, so language understanding model is done. By using that we can support the chit chat. Now we come to the knowledge base. So knowledge base means like some there you could see some Q&A chatbot. So it's only like response to particular questions. So we have to feed some knowledge base at the backend, and the model is trained on that particular knowledge base, right? So to support the knowledge base, so there should be question and answer maker. So question answer maker is also in this and also in this. So still option A and C are valid. And again perform sentiment analysis on the user. So whatever the user will type, so it will like do the sentiment analysis. So to perform the sentiment analysis, so it has to model has to read the text and then perform the sentiment analysis analytics. So option C is correct. So dispatch is wrong, so option C is correct. Language understanding, text analytics, and Q&A maker. So option C is correct. If you go to the discussion, so all the people are say option C is correct. So question number 4, your company wants to reduce how long it takes for employees to log receipts in expense reports. All the receipts are in English. You need to extract top level information from the receipt such as vendor and the transaction total, and minimize effort. So like what question is saying that like our company want to reduce, like, so there are some employees in a company, and what they are doing is, so they have some receipts. So right now what they are doing is they are like reading the receipts and they are manually doing the entry into the database. So it is taking very long hours. So our company want to reduce like these efforts. So they want some models or some services from the Azure, right? So what that service should do, like it will read the receipts, and it will extract some information like date, vendor name, total transaction amount, GST, etc., and it should like export in some Excel or into some database. So as soon as we read the question, we see we have to read the receipt. So basically we have to use the concept of the OCR, optical character recognition. So out of 4 options, So custom vision is wrong, computer vision is also wrong, so personalization is also wrong. So form recognizer, so form recognizer is based on the OCR. So basically these are, we can say the receipt, or we can say it is a form. So we have to read the form, so right, and we have to like perform the OCR, and then extract the particular information and load into the database. So option C is correct. If you go to the discussion tab, so option C is correct. So let's go to the next question, question number 5. Okay, so question number 5. So question number 5 says you need to create a new resource. We have to create a new resource that will use to perform sentiment analysis and optical character recognition. So we have to create any such resource which will do sentiment analysis and OCR. The solution must meet the following requirement: use a single key and endpoint to access multiple services. Okay, consolidate billing for future services, support the use of computer vision in the future as well. So how should you complete the HTTP request to create the new resource? So they told that okay, we have to create the new resource. So out of patch, post and put, so what should we use? So patch is basically used to update the resources, right? And so we can use either put and we can use either post, because using put and post we can like create the resources as well. Yeah, definitely put is also used for the update, and post is also used for the create. But if we go to the official documentation of the like Azure, so they are using the put. So I believe the reason is, so because if we use the post URL, and once the resource is created, and if someone again hit the same URL, because the resource is already created, so the particular API will get failed, right? But in case of put, it will create the resource, and if someone re-hit the same API, the API will not fail, because it will just like update the existing resource, but it will not fail with the error that the particular resource already exists. So that could be the reason, like put could be the like most preferable answer here, right? And if we see the option, we have to create a new resource which will perform sentiment analysis and OCR, but it should also use computer vision. So we have to create a resource that perform three basically like actions: sentiment analysis, OCR and computer vision. So they told us, okay, what should we use the kind? So if we use the computer vision only, then future support is okay, but what about the current support? Because in the current we want the sentiment analysis in the OCR. So if we use the text analytics, so text analytics is okay, but what about the OCR and the like the computer vision? So these two options are wrong. We have to use the cognitive services. So what are the cognitive services? So like Azure provided a lot of inbuilt models, we can directly use that model. So these models are called the cognitive services. So cognitive services are like the combination of a lot of models, right? So here we have to use the cognitive service. So if we reveal the answer, so the correct answer is put, and we have to use the cognitive services. And if we go to the description, so Microsoft Azure Cognitive Service provide us to use its pre-trained model. So like we don't have to like create the model. So Microsoft already like trained some models. We have to only use that models directly into our project. So cognitive services like provide a lot of model like decision, language, analytics, speech, OCR, computer vision, a lot of models, right? So the best answer is cognitive services, because if we use computer vision, the future like task is okay, but what about the current one, sentimental analysis, OCR, we can't do that, right? So that's it for the today's video, and we will cover the next 5 questions in the next video. So one more thing I want to highlight, so all these like answer which I am sharing with you as per the reference, the solution provided here, as per the discussion community and as per like my knowledge. But still if you think like my answer is wrong, so you can like again cross check, and even you can like suggest me as well, okay, this is the wrong, so this could be the correct answer. Okay, thank you.